Hey YouTube, Spyder321 here. Going to take a look at the Spyderco Little Native. This review is coming to you from the back of the seat in the truck. Just had a few minutes, wanted to go over this knife with you today. I've been carrying it for a couple months now. I think they started shipping somewhere around late December, January, something like that. But it's a cool little knife. It's a nice small size, nice lightweight, plenty strong. So we'll just go over some of the features of this knife real quick, some of the quick specs, and then show you, as always, some comparisons against a few models, in case you're interested in how it stacks up against the size of those other models, or maybe even in the realm of specs and performance. So, okay, this one is a Golden, Colorado produced Spyderco, made here in the States, designed by Eric Lesser. You can see his maker's mark there. We get G10 scales with a nice texture, plenty of grip for what it is. A deep wire pocket clip that is reversible, left or right, tip up only. They're using this new stop pin. I guess it's not new, but the way that its construction is a little bit different than we saw on the Para 3, where the pin just rests in there. We can actually take this one apart. Compression lock. Was a little stiff. I had to adjust it a little bit. I have just the slightest little bit of lateral side-to-side blade play with the settings that I have it on, but that's where I wanted it to be for the knife to drop freely. But I suppose as I wear it in, I may be able to tighten it back up a little bit, but it's nothing excessive. It's just a little bit there, and that's going to be your preference. So that's what I found to be the case on that knife. Quick rundown of the specs on this particular guy. According to manufacturer, the blade length on it is 2.47, has an overall length of 5.94, a weight of 2.4 ounces. And this one's price tag comes in right now at $113.72. That's off the Blade HQ website, current price. But that's pretty much going to be the price everywhere. Unfortunately, Spyderco bumped up their prices this year, as well as bringing down the discount percentage on their MAP price from 40 to 35%. So all across the board, prices went up on Spyderco's, but most of them, I still feel you're getting a great knife for the money. So, okay, I'm going to roll in some footage of a few comparisons here for you. Okay, here we see it against the Spyderco Dragonfly 2. A lot of people are going to be familiar with this knife. It's been around for a while. Great little EDC knife. Weighs almost nothing. Still has a useful blade, and due to its forward finger choil and the ergonomics of the handle, although it looks kind of simple, a lot of thought went into it, I guess, as it just seems to fit in your hand just right. If you use this forward finger choil for your first finger, then you can get the next two fingers, and then the pinky lands on that flat spot there on the back, and still lends to a grip that's very comfortable and gives you a very good purchase on the knife and lets you feel in control of using the knife. So, quick rundown on that. This one, the blade length on it is 2.25, so a little bit shorter blade. Overall length of 5.56, so again a little bit shorter overall. And then the weight at only 1.2 ounces. Very light, very lightweight. You almost don't feel it at all in your pocket. Even holding it, it just feels so lightweight. So in every regard, a little bit smaller, but roughly half the price. This one comes in at only $60.42 is the current price, 2017, on that knife. So if you're wanting something with similar ability or capabilities and don't want to spend the money, this will definitely get the job done. Another one we'll look at here. Bring in the Spyderco Urban. Spyderco Urban is very similar again in all categories. As you can see, length and size very similar. It is a slip joint knife, however, though, so it is not a locking blade. With the Urban, we have a blade length of 2.56, so very similar blade length. We have an overall length of 6.06, again very similar there, a weight of 2 ounces even. So it's just a little bit lighter, but very similar in all other aspects. So One cool thing about this knife is it is made in Italy. You can see there, Maniago, Italy. Designed by Sal Glesser. You see his maker's mark there. A lot of these Italy produced knives, the slip joints are produced in Italy, like the Squeak, the Rodi, the Pingo, even some of their their ethnic series knives like the Patata. Those are all made in Italy, and for me this was the first knife that I had bought that was made in Italy, so that was kind of cool. Add a little European flair to my collection. But these knives are done very well. If that's something that if you can't have a locking knife where you're at, and you're looking for something in this size and weight range, this is a great option. FRN handles, the fit and finish. I said that you got the satin finish on the screw heads, satin finish on the blade, on the pocket clip, a nice polished full back spacer, and the action on this thing is very crisp and precise. You got I guess maybe almost a half stop there, but it takes a lot of pressure. You hear how hard it closes, and then when you open it, just got a nice positive click to it when it locks in place. It's very secure. It's certainly give you a higher level of confidence using this knife. You don't have to worry about it closing on you accidentally. But if you use that forward finger twirl as it's designed, it's not going to close down and cut your finger anyhow. But a great, lightweight, easy to carry knife for just quick in and out of the pocket type cuts and stuff for EDC work and light tasks. Great option. Okay, and the next option up for review here against the Little Native, if you're looking for something that's not going to break the bank, that's going to give you a very similar feel and almost identical in every regard as far as the specs, with of course a little bit lower qualities and things like the washers and the blade steel, but weight, size, all that stuff, very comparable. It's going to carry similarly in the pocket. It's going to feel the same. The grip on the knife is going to be similar, and just all the way around it's going to be a very similar option for a lot less money if that's something that you're after and you still want to carry a Spyderco. This is the Cat. The Cat is a Taiwan produced knife. I do not believe it is Taichung. I would think if it were made there, they're pretty proud of that. They would put it on there. I'm not sure what facility in Taiwan, but it does use American steel. This is CTS BD1. So good steel, about on par with VG10, and maybe like a high grade or a well treated 440C or something like that. So it's certainly not a junk steel. The blade length on this guy is 2.44, and again the native was 2.47. The overall length on this knife, they're identical at 5.94, and the weight is identical at 2.4. Again, the price point on the Little Native was $113.72. Price point on the Cat is $55.22. So again, that's as of February 2017 off the Blade HQ website, if you want to research that for yourself. But we get a wire pocket clip on both knives. Level of deep carries the same. We have Torx construction on both knives, torque pivot construction on both knives. We have nested steel liners on the Little Native, and steel liners but not nested on the Cat. They're both milled out. This is a liner lock, and it's I believe nylon washers on the Cat, and then the phospho bronze on the Little Native. Of course, the Little Native is going to score higher. Blade steel, the washers, the nested liners, the quality of the G10 is probably a little bit better, but again, almost twice the price. So if you're looking for something very similar in all regards and don't quite have the money, or maybe you just don't want to spend the money, this is a great option. In comparison with that for 55 bucks roughly. So there you go. That's my 2 cents on the Little Native. It's a great knife. I really like it. If you can afford it, get it. You won't be disappointed. If you're looking for something else to compare it to, size-wise or price-wise, hopefully I gave you a little bit of information there to help you make a more informed purchase decision. Alrighty, as always, thanks for watching.